good evening, Timmons here. Here is my throwback segment where I talk about the films that turns 10 and 20 this week. Alright, the film's turning 10. Holy cow, I can't believe this one is 10 years old. First up, we got the one that pretty much introduced us to Chris Evans as Steve Rogers and Captain America, and that is Captain America: The First Avenger. I mean, this is pretty much the film that really... This was actually, I guess, the first major MCU film a year before, the Avengers got released. I remember when this thing got released and they showed like that tidbit of the Avengers. That thing there got me so pumped for Marvel's The Avengers like a year before. And Chris Evans as Steve Rogers was great casting. I mean, he went from like a scrawny Brooklyn kid to this superhuman human soldier. I mean, cool right there. Hugo Weaving as the Red Skull was great casting. You also had loads of other great folks like Tom Lee Jones was in this. Pretty much introduced us to Haley Atwell as Agent Carter. I mean, crazy to believe that 10 years ago we literally had the debut of Chris Hemsworth as Thor and Chris Evans as Captain America. That is just insane to believe right there. So, and crazy to believe next year the Avengers is gonna be 10 years old. Just wrap your heads around that. But yeah, I still can't. I mean, I remember watching Captain America: The First Avengers in theaters. The World War II aspect was so cool. So I mean, I cannot believe this thing's 10 years old. All right. Then of course after we end up having other Captain America films such as Winter Soldier. We will also later go on and have Captain America: Civil War. We are having another Captain America movie, but this time around with Sam Wilson, so there's that. Alright, also turning 10, we got the romantic comedy film Friends with Benefits. Now, in 2011, Hollywood decided to do like not one but two movies that involved friends with benefits. January 2011, we ended up having the Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman film No Strings Attached. But then a couple months after, there was Friends with Benefits. This film was of course directed by Will Gluck, who gave us Easy A. He recently gave us the Peter Rabbit movies. This one of course has Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis, who ends up playing these best friends who decide to have who don't really want to have a relationship with one another, but they just want to have their relationship based only on sex. And it's actually, I'm probably, like, No Strings Attached was pretty good, but I would probably prefer Friends with Benefits over that, in my opinion. It's still really cute, charming. Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis both really play off each other really well. You even had some other cool cameos, such as Emma Stone was in this. Speaking of EZA, Shaun White. You even had Patricia Clarkson was in this. You got loads of, Woody Harrelson was also in this film. It's definitely a really solid movie worth checking out. It does not really get talked about a whole lot anymore nowadays, but it's really good if you guys haven't seen it. Alright. Now, also turning 20, we got Jurassic Park 3. Of course, this is where, Dr. Alan Grant, who is pretty much hired by these two couples, named the Kirby's, who are played by William H. Macy and Taylor Leone, to come with them to, pretty much invite him to to this island resort, so that way Dr. Alan Grant could help them find their long lost son, son in this island. That dinosaurs are of course roaming. Jurassic Park 3. Lots of people really don't like Jurassic Park 3 at all. I'm one of the rare folks who didn't mind it. I know Jurassic Park 3 was pretty awesome. Come on, you literally had a raptor talking, saying the name Alan. Remember that one? Of course, the scene where the T-Rex is, smelling like almost coming towards them, but their hand smells like poo. So yeah. Of course, you had William H. Macy was great in this. Trevor Morgan, who decided to go from Barney the Dinosaur to Jurassic Park 3. Cool turnaround right there. Of course, this is pretty much Sam Neill's last portrayal of Dr. Alan Grant until the next Jurassic Park comes out, which comes out next year. The Jurassic Park franchise has always been really iconic. The iconic music is terrific. Oh, and not to mention, Jurassic Park 2 is actually from the same director, Captain America: First Avenger. So he has like not one but two movies celebrating its anniversary this week. That's pretty cool right there. But anyway, other films turning 20. We got America's Sweetheart, where this self-conscious conscious girl named Kiki, played by Julia Roberts, being the personal assistant to this beautiful megastar like Gwen, played by Catherine Zeta-Jones, isn't very easy. But when she dutifully accepts the task of helping Gwen and her estranged husband, Eddie, played by John Cusack, make it through one last public appearance, mastermind by this legendary press agent named Lee Phillips, played by Billy Crystal. Forever devoted, Kiki ends up finding that her job is about to get even harder when her and Eddie's relationship takes a romantic turn here. It's a really cute, little charming film. Julia Roberts was great. I mean, come on, she's pretty much the queen right there. Billy Crystal was terrific. John Cusack was great. I mean, really nice little film worth checking out. Alright, also turning on 20, we got Ghost World, which started very young Scarlett Johansson years before Black Widow kicked in. And it's pretty much a story about these two, these two teens. You got Dora Birch, who plays the cool edit, with Scarlett Johansson playing the role of Rebecca, who ends up facing with graduation from their high school, takes a hard look at the world. They worldly observe and decide to what they really want here. And so, like, when of course Enid ends up taking this interested in the orpy guy named Seymour, played by Steve Buscemi. Rebecca ends up pretty much focusing all her attention on this mutual romantic fixation with Josh, played by the late actor Brad Renfro, who I talked about last week because Bully turned 20. And so pretty much it's a film about like high school, female friendship. Yeah, it's very interesting to see how Scarlett Johansson's career came. Like, I mean, she went from films like Ghost World to being a megastar as Black Widow in the MCU. Dora Birch, she doesn't do anything anymore. I would love to see Dora Birch make some sort of comeback in the future. But that's alright. She was always a pretty good actress, whether it was Now and Then or whether it was what else was she in? Oh yeah, American Beauty she was in. I mean, she was always pretty talented. So yeah, great. And not to mention, Ghost World was also directed by the same director, Bad Santa. So there's that as well. All right, also turning 10. Also turning 20, we got Hedwig and the Angry Inch, about a German immigrant living in the trailer in Kansas and is a victim of a Botox sex change operation. It's of course adapted from the critically acclaimed Broadway rock theater hit of the same name, and it's of course stars and it's directed by John Cameron Mitchell, who will also soon be seen as Joe Exotic on Peacock's limited series next year. Anyway, this is a really decent. I mean, I of course talked a little bit about it during my LGBT month there. It's a really decent cool film. Great music involved. If you guys have never really seen Hedwig and the Angry Inch, definitely give it a go. It's a really decent film. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me lead you guys. Which of these films stand out to you the most? The 10-year one, I'm probably gonna go say Captain America: The First Avenger. While the 20-year one, I'm probably gonna go say maybe Jurassic Park 3 will probably stand out to me the most. Anyway, drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Henry signing out.